let's talk about Tuner.
Tuner.
You and I both saw it.
Yes.
This was the mystery movie on Monday. We both went to see it. Tell me about the story of Tuner.
Yes. Well, Nikki White is a former aspiring musician who now works as a piano tuner with his mentor, Harry Horowitz, played by Dustin Hoffman.
Mm-hmm.
Harry suffers, I think, some kind of a meltdown or something where he gets hospitalized and his job is kind of on the line because the whole company was was on Harry's shoulders here. The thing about Nikki that makes him exceptional is he has perfect pitch. Play any note on piano, play a bunch of notes on piano, he'll tell you what notes they are. He also suffers from a condition that he cannot handle loud noises, which is why he is no longer an aspiring musician. He was a piano virtuoso for a long time. So he is very sensitive. His hearing is very sensitive. So that said, Harry's business is kind of going under, and while he's in the hospital, and Nikki wants to help his mentor and his wife, and he is approached by he stumbles across what appears to be a safe robbery in a house that he's tuning piano for. We'll find out that that's their security guards or security agency, and they're trying to open a safe in order to transfer money. And let's just say he in an earlier scene he learned the trick of how to open safes because of his sensitive hearing, and he does it. And then the boss says, "Hey, if you want to make some extra money, we got some, give me a call." And he gives him a call. And what he does is, tell you what, we offer security for all these rich people, and they all have safes. And all you have to do is, we'll just go in. We know when they're gone. We're going to walk in. You open the safe, and we're just going to take 2 or 3 items from the safe, and then walk away, and no one will know, because that's how it works. You put stuff in the safe and you forget it's there. And as long as you don't take everything, no one will know for a very long time. And Nikki decides to do that. And now he's gotten himself in with the bad crowd, and just in time to fall in love with a girl, Ruthie, who is at a piano school. And they fall in love, and things get complicated when the crime syndicate, the bounties become more and more riskier. And so, what's our hero going to do?
Well, and then it's complicated by he kind of has a thing for a girl named Ruthie.
Yeah.
Who's an aspiring composer. He tunes her piano. They form a relationship. And this complicates things as he gets more and more spiraling with these, well, oddly Russian burglars that are doing these home robberies where they just take a few things so that no one will notice. And I'll say the real standout in this movie is the performance of Leo Woodall as Nikki White. He's fantastic. And his chemistry with Havana Rose Liu, who plays Ruthie, the pianist and aspiring composer, is great. She has a whole other, she has a dream of being a protege of a big composer so she can move up the ranks in that world. And Nikki's sort of side pursuits with crime are going to complicate things. I'll just say this. This movie is so well edited. The sound design, which puts you in Nikki's head, he's got this overly hypersensitive hearing where he has to have earplugs in all the time.
Yeah, he's like frozen when a loud noise occurs, like an airplane flying over.
If a loud noise occurs, it's physically hurts him. So dealing with that, great performance. I don't know that I've seen him in other things. And it's nice to see like a traditional, it's a crime thriller with romance. And it's, we've seen these kind of movies before, but this is very well done. The whole sequence where he learns how to pick a lock, how he sits there with his ear to it, and he understands how a combination safe works, so he can hear the sounds and actually, open the safe. That whole sequence, just everything very believable, really well told story. Also, a whole thread about music and the beauty of music. I really love this movie. And also Dustin Hoffman. You don't get to see one of the greats in movies. I mean, he's up there in age, as Harry Horowitz with this old piano tuning business. That whole thread worked out great. And Jean Reno as the great composer is as a he's has a couple scenes in the movie that I thought were very good. So I get look, is this the greatest film in the world? No. As a crime thriller with a hint of romance, I really enjoyed it and I recommend it.
Yeah, I'll say that I did enjoy it. It's very by the books in terms of a thriller like this.
Yeah.
Because it's like the guy who falls in love with a girl, but accidentally gets involved in a life of crime, and then everything collides together. I've seen that before. I've seen it many times. But where this movie excels is just the idea, the conceit. And it's a guy with perfect pitch. Who knew? Who knew that's all you needed to do?
Yeah.
And how and then, but he falls in love, and you exactly know where we're headed, that something's going to happen, and it's going to complicate things and put him in real danger of A, having a lifetime with Ruthie, and B, staying out of jail. And so by the books is fine as long as you do it well, and Tuner does it very well.
Yeah, I agree. By the book, we've seen this kind of thriller, but it's so well done, and it's the editing and the sound design that sold it for me. So recommend from both of us.
Yeah.